These fragrances scream white t-shirt. I'm not wearing a white t-shirt because I can't wear a white t-shirt because I have the genetics of a pig. I just sweat all the time and it's disgusting. Ruins my sense of style. All right, I have a bunch of fragrances here that smell like white t-shirts. I want to start it off with the fragrance that kind of inspired this list. Parfums de Marley Galloway. Now this fragrance is one of the best iris fragrances that money can buy. This is a fresh and clean, sort of peppery and nice iris character in here, giving it a touch of a powderiness. You have citruses and pepper in the top with an amazing orange blossom, a nice iris accord, and a beautiful musk character. It's a fresh and clean kind of musk. It smells like fabric softener, which is the reason for the white t-shirt thing. It smells like clean linens or clean laundry. If you want something easy to wear, fresh and clean, like a white t-shirt with a touch of a spiciness and that beautiful iris accord, this is a must try. It is pretty pricey, so I mean, get your nose on it before you blind buy a full bottle. That would be my recommendation. Or if you like playing life on the edge, blind buy it. All right, the next one is a bit of a recent addition to my collection. This is from the house of Dastan. This is Unseen. So this has a linen accord in it. It has a few other nuances in here, but the main thing is it's a nice fruity, woody kind of tone and this clean musk through and through that almost smells like a cashmere, fresh linen, beautiful woody sandalwood dry down. It's a very easy, casual fragrance that just smells like fresh linens. You have linen, some fig, and a lot of cashmere in here. It's a very dominant cashmere linen kind of smell. Tonka bean and sandalwood, with also patchouli, vanilla, cedarwood, musk, milk, moss, and ambergris. I like wearing it a lot. I think the House of Dastan is just a very high quality house that just has excellent smells through and through. One of my favorites is Love Flame. That's sort of like a Dior Homme Intense kind of style, but Unseen is fantastic. It has all the characteristics of a white t-shirt. Terre Eau Givree is another fantastic, fresh and clean white t-shirt kind of smell. Such a fresh and clean fragrance. It's got a lot of juniper berry and a lot of this like woody kind of tone in here. It's very in the lines of, you know, the standard Terre but the notes are citron in the top with some juniper berry, some nice spices, woody notes, and this mineral kind of accord in here as well. Overall, it's pretty well balanced. It is such an exceptional fragrance. Highly worth it. This one screams like summertime, springtime, fresh, clean, and it's just like really, really nice. High class citrus in a bottle. That's what this is. All right, next up is Lancme Spirit from Mont Blanc. This is a fresh and clean fragrance through and through. Lovely stuff here. This is a very fresh and clean, kind of sporty fragrance. It's pretty sweet. It's got a fresh and clean kind of musk in here, a very nice cashmere kind of thing with some nice woods going on in here, but mainly it's got a ton of citrus, a bit of a spiciness coming from pink pepper, a nice watery tone, a lavender nuance in here to just really freshen it up, and then just a touch of spice like, you know, pink pepper, cardamom, that kind of thing. This is one of the easiest fragrances that you can buy. If you're unsure about any of these on the list, this is the one that you can spray on and feel confident that you're smelling like the best in the room. I remember there was a gentleman wearing this at a job that I was at, and it was like, I asked him what he was wearing and he was gatekeeping it, but I knew, I'm a fragrance expert, okay? Anyway, you can pick this one up pretty cheap, pretty affordable, and it just smells so good. It smells like a white t-shirt. It's very much in the lines of an Invictus kind of sweetness. Next up is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. This is a fresh and clean through and through fragrance. It's got a ton of citruses in here and this nice white floral kind of nuance. There's a ton of citrus going on in here, but there's also a little bit of a green nuance coming from a lot of different things, thyme mainly. There's also orris root in the base, but it comes across very subtle. This is mostly a citrus fragrance with a nice ginger accord and this fresh and clean, almost watery kind of white citrus in here. The musk in here is very low and it smells like fresh fabric softener. If you're unsure about it, just take my word for it. It is a really good fragrance. You can pick it up pretty affordable too. You might need to overspray it in a couple of occasions if you're, you know, working for extended period of time, but it smells so good that I would not pass it up. if you have the opportunity to pick it up. Here we go again. My favorite Mancera of all time, Vetiver Sensual. This is a fantastic fragrance if you're wearing a white t-shirt. Actually, I think that this one is much more of a white wife beater or something. I don't know if that's the proper term. It seems a little rude. Why would you beat your wife? But a white tank top with like a, you know, a Hawaiian shirt on the outside, something really scummy. I think that this one could work really well in that kind of scenario. If you're looking for the best Mancera of all time, look no further than Vetiver Sensual. Lime and lemon, bergamot and orange make up the citruses in here, and it's just fantastic. It smells so realistic, so beautiful. There's a nice blend of mint in here as well, and a nice orchid character to give it a nice floral touch. It has a nice vetiver, earthy kind of vetiver in the base, but a lot more cedarwood dominant than vetiver, and a touch of a spice. If you have ever wanted to try it, I would highly encourage you to try it. All right, I wear this one every time I wear something a little bit lighter, not just black, you know. This is Gucci Guilty. This is the Cologne version. This smells a little bit like baby wipes or dude wipes. Oh, it smells so good. It's the green transparent bottle, and this stuff is fantastic. It's a lot of juniper berry in here, a lot of fresh and cleanness. It has a little bit of a baby powder, baby wipe kind of smell to it. So you're gonna smell fresh and clean. Could you imagine being in the club and somebody's like, oh my God, you smell like my baby wipes at home. Basically, it's a nice woody fragrance with a nice clean dry down, and it almost smells a little powdery and white musky with this nice addition of like baby powder or baby wipes, depending on who you ask. I like it. I think it's good. I think it's well worth a pickup. Doesn't last a whole lot long, but it's very fresh, very clean, and I get pretty good performance. And I've gotten like 3 compliments from it so far. Chanel's Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme is white t-shirt at its finest. This is a fresh and clean, a little minty, very fresh and like citrusy, and it's got a touch of a tonka bean vanillic dry down, just to kind of sweeten it up a little bit. It's very much in the vein of a sporty fragrance, so fresh and clean through and through, compliment magnet. Mandarin orange, mint, cypress, and sage make up the top, and then in the mid you have just pepper. In the base it's tonka bean, mostly tonka bean, musk, sandalwood, and a nice cedar wood kind of style. Like I said, it's a sport fragrance through and through. The name really fits it. It can be worn anytime, anywhere, not just to go throw a football out with your son, but you could wear this to a date, a casual movie, going out to the grocery store, or even going and see the mother-in-law, because you need a lot of confidence for that. Versace Dylan Blue needs to be in your collection if you wear white t-shirts at all, or any kind of t-shirt, because this is just a fresh and clean shower gel kind of style. This will smell absolutely amazing, especially if you're wearing a white t-shirt or maybe even a hoodie. A lot of citrus going on in here, a nice watery tone, like then that's where that nice sharp, musky shower gel kind of vibe comes from. You've got black pepper, patchouli, and violet leaf to really make that sharp, musky, peppery kind of smell. A little smokiness coming from the incense in the base, but clean musk through and through. This stuff is fantastic. If you have not tried it, definitely worth picking up and giving it a shot. Buy the bigger bottle of this because it will last you a long time, and you'll be able to wear it anytime, anywhere, and just smell super fresh. I think the only downside about it would be like the youthful kind of approach with this one. It smells kind of like cologne. So if you don't want like something that smells really strong cologne-like, this might not be the fragrance for you. If you want something a little bit more like fresh fabric softener cleanness, there's a bunch on here that smell a lot less cologne-y and that like musky, sharp shower gel kind of vibe than this. This one is the most cologne-like in the entire lineup. Dolce Gabbana K. The Eau de Parfum version is a fantastic, fresh and clean white t-shirt fragrance as well. This one, once again, is relying a lot on the juniper berry. There is a bit of a clean musk kind of tone in here and a chili accord in here, which really gives it a nice spiciness here. Blood orange and also juniper berry, like I was talking about in that chili accord. A bit more citrus going on in here. The main thing here is like this fig kind of character, which is very fresh and clean throughout the life of the fragrance. It's got a nice woody dry down coming from vetiver, cedarwood, and a little patchouli. It's pretty sweet, but it's also very fresh and woody. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I've got the big bottle and I've worn so much of it. If this was a 3.4 ounce, I would have probably worn almost all the bottle. I don't know if that math is mathing, but this is a 5 ounce bottle and I've worn probably 75% of it. I would have definitely gone through a little 1 ounce bottle of it for sure. But this is a nice clean juniper berry fragrance, lovely stuff. They have a bunch of different ones of this. They have the Eau de Parfum Intense. I have not tried that one. And then they also have the Parfum one, which is a Dior Sauvage elixir mixed with this DNA. I think that that one is phenomenal, but we're talking about white t-shirts here, so I think that this one is the freshest, the cleanest of the bunch. Springtime, white t-shirt, lovely stuff. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your white t-shirt fragrances. Maybe white t-shirt with white shoes and some jeans. That style will never go out of date unless you sweat a lot like me, then you're never wearing that. You're never gonna be seen wearing that. I'll just stay emo my whole life. Thank you so much for watching the channel, everyone. We'll see you next time.